Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. We are just chugging along with this ilmenite. We are up to 550 or 560 rutile now. So that is working perfectly. I know I just kind of threw it here, but we just kind of plopped it down and it actually worked pretty well. So I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to, well, one, I kind of need to get this, would like an actual building, but I'm going to wait a bit until I kind of figure out how this whole thing is going to go over here. So I think, oh, right, it turns off when these are completely full. I'd forgotten. I was like, why isn't this running? For a second I thought it was the hydrogen. Maybe we were out of hydrogen, but yeah, it doesn't run permanently. I could set it up to fill super tanks, but we don't need that much at the moment. We're just kind of using this a little bit for our power gen. So I might think about doing that more once we get, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for a combustion engine, but there are other options that we might want to do as well. We just have fuel, so I'm like, yeah, we might as well go for this. It just needs an absolute ton of titanium. And yeah, it does do 3 amps of EV, so it's not like an absolute ton of power, but since we generally don't run super high powered stuff all the time, it'll keep that stuff built. I do need to craft up a few more batteries, I think, as well, for our battery buffer here. I do have to be a little careful with that. I just, when we first replaced it, I just wanted to get it up and running. I think I may have, when we had some problems over at the blast furnace, I think it was probably me breaking cables, but it could be something a bit more serious. But yeah, I think the stuff shut off because I had been messing with the cables and stuff, moving stuff around. That is the implosion compressor. I did break down our chemical reactor here, and I'm kind of trying to figure out where I want to put it. I also I've totally lost, I had magnesium chloride somewhere, and I've totally lost where I put it. I thought I put it in like a chest, but it was kind of like unrelated to stuff in the chest, and I'm like, I'll remember where that is. And I have completely forgot where I put it. Not that, it's the magnesium chloride, which is the one we have to mix with salt. I genuinely have no idea where I put it. Did I put it up in this one? No. That ilmenite we need to process. I'm going to throw that over here. I'm trying not to put stuff I'm going to have to process into our A system because we are actually almost full. We can only fit 13 more types in our A system. So a lot of, well, this stuff isn't going to get processed down any more than that, but yeah, a lot of this stuff needs to be processed. So that's why I'm not throwing it in there. Although we have a whole bunch of stuff that we haven't thrown in there yet. But, okay, where did I put that stuff? Over here? No. I had a bunch of magnesium chloride that I hadn't processed yet. And I'm like, I'm going to have to process that. Didn't even know that was in there. All right, I'm going to have to find that. Because I need that. Unless I actually, the salt that I just had, maybe that was, like chrome I can throw in there because it's, maybe I did process it and I'm just forgetting. Yeah, maybe that was the magnesium chloride that I already processed. Oh, I also need to do this. Okay, I have multiple things I'm trying to do at once, and I'm getting distracted. So I think I may actually move that titanium setup over here. Because I was thinking maybe moving it over here, actually. This is like technically this stuff in here is really kind of set up just to do our distillation. But I feel like maybe underneath I can set up a thing. Or yeah, because I think what's going to go up here will be for cetane boosted diesel, doing a little setup with that. That's kind of what I'm thinking that would be on this side. Yeah, maybe I'll throw this under here. Once we get to Mars, the titanium stuff is kind of obsolete anyway. But I just kind of need to get it up. So I think I'm going to dedicate this large chemical reactor to titanium. Is that what? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Although that makes circuits much more annoying. All right, let me think about this really quick. Okay, so I have done a little kind of figuring out, and I think I'm actually going to try a new item, and I need some of these. I haven't checked if we have enough of those. We do. All right, cool. So that input bus and interface. And that is a stocking input bus. So I am going to use this. You know, I didn't even look at the the thing. I was like, oh, it's input bus HV. We can totally make that right now. Yeah, I didn't even look at what tier it is. Although we are up to, yeah, we do have an EV one. We don't use it in our crafting. We do have one. All right, so stocking input bus. So I figured we can craft that up. We might as well use it. Unfortunately, we can't do the fluid ones. That is very, very far away at this point, but we can do these. So I've gone ahead and just thrown it down here. As I was placing it, I realized I'd kind of placed it too close, but I was like, yeah, we can just move these. I'll move it over to this side. Do we actually need to, now that I'm thinking about it, that's actually hooked up to the, I don't even need this here, do I? That one's hooked up to the controller on the other side of the PTP. It's this one that isn't hooked up to the controller. Yeah, that one isn't. That's just transporting the P2P network. Yeah, I didn't have to do it on this side. Duh. All right, so we'll just throw this here. This seems a bit silly that I have it so close. But I just didn't know like how much I was going to have over here and then up above. So I'm just like, let me just kind of get it like over this way. That's not where I wanted that. I always do these on... The inputs always go on the left. Just makes it easier for me to remember. Alright, cool. It should be good. Alright. And then I can just hook up the power right there. Just tie that cable. We should be good. All right, so this will do our I thought they had a bigger buffer. But maybe I'm thinking of the I was looking for a number that big. That's why I didn't see it. I was like, that's a little tiny number. But no, it's a better buffer that has a big one. I thought the energy hatch actually had a bit bigger. I guess this is only HV, so that'll be like 8 amps of HV or something like that. Okay, so I need rutile. And I need carbon. Now, I don't have these. I don't have, like, my thing hooked up to the storage buses and stuff. Not storage buses, the storage drawers. I was close. I got one of the words right. Yeah, I don't have this one hooked up. We're getting... Oh, that's from... I know, we were getting it from the distillery. I was like, where were we getting all this again? It was distilling it from something. But I don't think we are running that. Yeah, the steam crack. That's where we're getting. I was like, because I didn't set up a carbon output bus for those distillation towers, and all of a sudden I was like, did I miss something? Okay, I did also removed or replaced some of these output bus. No, we're using the output hatch. I did replace some of them with just chemically inert casings, because this one's not going to use... We don't need a whole bunch of hatches, and I figured it'd be a waste to do that. So basically, we got our carbon, our chlorine will go in there, and then the output is that one. And I think I'll probably... I don't actually know how many we're gonna do all at once. I mean, we do have 700 and... We have a decent chunk of rutile, but I haven't... I don't have, like, all the chlorine done for it. I guess... Let's do... Alright, so we need the chlorine, obviously, to do that. This will get fired up in there with the magnesium. Obviously, the hot titanium. Once we get that, that'll go directly into the freezer. Where did I put my... Oh, the freezer's over there, right. Did that. But I need to do the magnesium. So I guess that would just go... Oh, I could just do... Okay, I do need the output bus. What's the... Can I do this one yet? I can do this one. Does it have to be that interface? That's kind of funny. The other one didn't. I mean, I guess they're different. It's probably so you don't actually accidentally clash or something like that, but that's kind of funny. The stocking one requires that one, and the output bus requires that one. I originally made these recipes so many months ago. Probably like 2 years ago, I originally made these recipes in Season 2, so I don't remember a lot of the recipes. I don't think I have enough... I don't have enough platinum for that, unfortunately. We're going to have to set that up. So, do I want to do an... Oh, I don't have enough... Alright, I'm working on it. I don't have enough titanium for another interface. I'm working on it. That's why I'm working on this stuff. We're taking a little break from... all the fuel and stuff, because I just need to get this fully automated, but I do need a thing here. No, I'm gonna put it here. Once I get some more titanium, I'll put that up there to auto output into the thing. So the salt, that's what we're gonna get, the salt that we get out of the magnesium chloride, I need to electrolyze that back down. I guess we'll just do is this? That's my old electrolyzer, isn't it? I moved it. I didn't craft up another one, did I? No. Dang it. Alright, I need another one. Yeah, because I don't think I want to wait for that. Alright, let me craft up another electrolyzer. I think it's... was it? Canthal? Electrum. Oh, it does require... For some reason I was thinking it wasn't. It didn't require the... It doesn't require components, like the HV components, which is fine, but it does require a couple circuits. Alright, there we go. That should have completed that. Yep. Right, so there we go. So I'll set this up and then... guess... we'll do... just trying to think how I want to feed this stuff in. I guess I've kind of done this... yeah, do I want... like if I put it there... I need to deal with the sodium, though. Probably do... maybe I'll do... I was just trying to figure out if there is a way for me to pipe the salt in. So the magnesium chloride will go in there and the sodium. That'll combine the magnesium. So the magnesium needs to go... the magnesium needs to go into the A system with the sodium. Wonder if like an interface... dual interface? Alright, I need to contemplate this one again. Okay, so I just decided we'll do a conduit. I need a couple filters and then an interface when I get the titanium. So we'll do that. That'll go in there. That will put the carbon and the rutile together. I'm like, why doesn't it want to work? Isn't it just the titanium? Oh, I totally forgot about that carbon monoxide. Whoops. Totally forgot about that one. Actually, does the carbon monoxide... does that get us our carbon back? That does get us our carbon back. I didn't realize, like, this entire thing is, like, completely closed circuit. I think you basically just need the initial stuff and then everything else you get back completely. Because I was just voiding all that carbon monoxide. I didn't even think about that. I don't really need the oxygen, but the carbon I could use, because then we could feed it back and we wouldn't run out. Because I'm not actually producing carbon right now. We will eventually, when we set up the other distillation tower. I mean, I guess I could throw another... I guess I could throw it in here. Because eventually this is going to go through all the salt. It's eventually going to work through all that salt. And this will eventually... No, it's not going to work because that's going to clog up. Eventually this sodium's going to get pulled out. And go in the interface, but yeah. What I was thinking is we'll do a stack 64. Because obviously we don't have this hooked up to the blast furnace yet, and I can't do it anyway because I don't have the titanium, which is what I'm trying to do. I guess I could do an output hatch there, and then pipe it into there. And that would get us our carbon back. I would have to deal with the oxygen, though. The oxygen would clog it up as well. If I pull in the back... A dual interface would probably be the best. I guess I could do ender fluid conduits into a trash can. Do I have a fluid trash can? I don't. I'm not going to get rid of that one. I think it needs an ender pearl if I remember correctly. Yeah. Do I have any singular? I do have singular ender pearls. Alright. Oh, and I've never actually... That's funny, I've never actually made a recipe for iron plates yet, because we use steel. We mostly use steel as opposed to iron. I've never got around to doing that, but yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot. Okay, so yeah, let me continue setting this up. All right, there are those, and that. Okay, so I think we'll just pump the oxygen into there, and then eventually we will be getting the sodium and everything back in the A system so it can be in that stocking hatch. Even though we're like at AE, I still feel like a little... I don't know how to like... It's still like a little bit of a struggle getting everything set up because we're still quite limited on some things. Resources and stuff like that, but I'm trying to work on it here. So carbon monoxide. Yeah, and the nice thing if you're dedicating these things, like you can set the hatches and stuff. Whereas when I had it over there, I was using it for so many different things that it was kind of annoying trying to set hatches. All right, so there's our titanium tetrachloride. Our carbon monoxide should come out there. Do that. Then we pull this out. I don't want that running. I may need one more. All right, so there is carbon monoxide. We'll output that, insert that. Oh no, these don't have... Oops, that's not what I wanted. They don't have room. Oh, is there no... Oh, is there no, fluid? There might not be fluid filters in this. I just realized, I'm like, yeah, those are item filters. Is there fluid filters? Oh no, there might not be fluid filters with under IO conduits. Actually, no, that's fine. No, Actually, we don't need it. Yes, we do need it. Because I don't want it to pull out the chlorine. Shoot, that's not going to work. Alright, well I needed them anyway for this. Because I need to put the sodium in this. I guess I could do like these fluid filters. Right, I'm not crazy. There's no like... I don't... Yeah. I just don't have any ender fluid conduits on me to double check. I would need to craft more, I believe. And I'm like derping out here. I do have this fluid filter, which... that might work. I just don't want to accidentally void stuff. That I don't want to avoid the chlorine. And sometimes these filters can be kind of annoying. Ender, yeah. I just crafted up the exact amount I needed, and I can't even remember where I put them. Are they over here? I just want to double check there isn't a space in the thing. I put them over here, didn't I? Yes, here it is. Oh, there is. It's a built-in filter. You don't have to add them. Okay, thankfully we only need the one. So we'll just do that. And I actually had some vibrant alloy already smelted up, which is nice. So ender fluid conduit, and then I will set the things. Man, I know I keep saying it, but I definitely need travel anchors. Okay, so insert. Here, let me switch to like brown. Actually, that's not going to be. That won't ever be an insert. Did I make that the front? I don't think I did. Did I put... No. Oh. No, why do you have to... Ah. Oh, GregTech New Horizons. Okay, this just got annoyingly kind of fiddly. I think I can do this. I don't know if I've ever tried pumping the... I don't know if I've ever tried pumping those cells in there. Alright, so... say like 32 or something. I don't know. Yeah, so that gets pumped out. That gets turned into that. That's on brown. Then on blue... That's not what I wanted. I guess we'll have to do a thing there. Yeah, this definitely got more annoying doing it this way. Alright, so I guess, nope. Okay, blacklist, sure, why not? So there, those go in there. And then purple. Insert on purple. Will that go back in there as an exit? Okay, it does. I wasn't sure if that would actually go back in the output hatch, but it does. All right, and then I don't really care about this oxygen, I don't think. I'll just do that. All right, and there we go. We're getting our carbon back. And then that will eventually, when I get this crafted up, it'll go in the A system. All right, so I need some more salt. I guess we're gonna need, if I want to do, like, the easiest would be just to do like a whole stack of titanium at once. So I need to get some more salt. I have some it's just not processed, but did I put, was that a stack? Because I basically need 4 stacks of salt. 4 stacks of salt for the chlorine, 2 stacks of magnesium to smelt it, and then I think that is kind of everything set up. It should work in a, like a closed loop. Salt. Yeah. Salt. Oh, I didn't realize I had platinum salt dust in there. Is this the one you filter? Sifter. Alright, well, I'm not really doing that right now, but we might as well have this going. Because it's kind of slow. Salt. There's my salt. No, that's not salt. Rock salt. Where did I convert all my... Nope, there's the salt. I'm like, I know I have salt around here. Alright. Let me craft this up. Let me get enough salt for the chlorine, and we'll be back. Okay, there was totally sodium as well. I had to put on the blacklist. Alright, so there's the carbon. There is the salt. So that should be enough chlorine to convert 64 of those. And then I will... I'm just going to do it all at once. So I can get 64 titanium. And then we got our magnesium, and then that will, yeah, get us the magnesium chloride back. And then we will throw that in the A system, and then it ends up back in here with all the sodium to turn into the salt and the magnesium. So, yes, I wonder if I could... No, I don't think you can. I don't know if there... I just don't want to, like, shift-click it and break it. But what we'll do is we'll put a... Would that do it? No, I was seeing if I could get the thing open so I could do that. But we'll put the interface there, I think. Hook it up to there, and then pipe the sodium, carbon, and the magnesium out into the A system. And then I think that is a fully closed loop, I think. Obviously there's the blast furnace is way over there, but once I get this titanium, then we can craft up some more interfaces. So, all right. Slow going here, but we're slowly making progress. Getting our titanium like fully automated, this part feels pretty good. Now that we have our ilmenite processing all this stuff and all this rutile, and we still have lots of ilmenite to go. Oh, here it is. I knew I had some. I knew I put it in a chest somewhere. I couldn't remember where I put it. I knew I had some of that. That's funny. And I remember when I put it in this chest, I'm like, I'm never going to be able to find that again. And then I lost it. But, alright, so that's where that was. So that will go in there with that, and that, and that, and all this rutile. Alright, and I may even Yeah, maybe not. The only reason I don't want to move this over is because this is actually running on EV power, and I want that close to the battery buffer. I don't want to be running this way over there, because then we're just like wasting power. It has to go all the way along that, and we're losing an amp the entire way. So it's just having it right here. It's just using less power. But all right, cool. I think I am happy with that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna let this run, get a stack of this, smelt that up, and then we'll come back in the next episode. Anyway, that's good for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.